Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Love Your Love Muscle. I'm Seb, the founder of the Transformational Meditation Group. I'm your host today. The Transformational Meditation Group is for those that want to use meditation and self-regulation techniques to change their own lives and the lives of others, if they want to. And we have been doing this for at least 7 years. I always say 8 years because we have been doing this for longer than that. But recently I got reminded that from our meetup group that we have been on meetup for 7 years now with our events, both offline and online events. Like our last event was this Saturday here in the beautiful town of Ålesund in Norway, and we have had the previous session was in Luxembourg. So we're traveling around and doing meditation and self-regulation techniques with groups of people that want to be inspired and maybe even become in awe of what we do. And right now I'm in awe because I'm looking out from the window and I see a beautiful rainbow over the fjord here. I have a beautiful view over the city and the fjord, and I see a beautiful rainbow now, which is a bit awe-inspiring, right? Rainbows are beautiful. How that works with the physics, the rain, the water, and the light, how that reacts. And there are a lot of things to be in awe about, because that's what this session is all about. Being in awe, and what kind of benefits does being in awe have for us? Like when we do our self-regulation techniques, we always say, like, create a feeling of gratitude, joy, appreciation. Appreciation has a little bit of that awe inside of it. Care and compassion. Those are all frequencies that we create inside of ourselves. Our state of being is a frequency, and which benefits the physiology of our body. It changes the physiology of our body. It benefits our health, because laughing, being happy, is good for our health. It strengthens our immune system. We get those happy hormones and proteins running throughout our body, repairing cells, being in a good state of being, in a good state of mind. It all is connected with each other. And being in awe is one of those state of beings and frequencies that are beneficial to us. How can we cultivate it? Well, let's just dive into it before we talk about other ways to cultivate awe. Let's just do a self-regulation technique, a heart rate coherence technique with by producing awe in our body. How can we do that? Just follow along. But before we start, I just want you to think about something, an episode in your life, a situation in your life, something you have experienced where you felt awe. So just think about that. It can be anything, like the rainbow I'm seeing right now. But a few moments ago, when I was preparing for this session, I was thinking, what was awe-inspiring for me a couple of years back, for example, or many years back. I was for the first time in the city of Bergen in Norway, and I climbed the mountain Ulriken, as it's called there. It's one of the highest mountains around Bergen. And what's so funny is when you climb the mountains around Bergen, you have the city beneath you on one side, and when you turn around with the city behind you, all you see is nature. And that I was in awe by the nature. There were no buildings, there were no people, there was just nature. It was trees, or some trees, because it was quite high, there weren't that many trees, bushes, beautiful landscape, rocks, more mountains in the distance. And I was like, wow, that borderline between a busy city behind you and the quiet, the silence, the calm, the serenity of the Norwegian landscape on the other side. That contrast was, I was in awe by that. And maybe you experienced something similar. I just said, oh wow, I was in awe by that. Okay, so keep that experience in mind. If you found something. If you didn't find anything yet, We'll give you some time during the session as well. For now, I just want you to sit up straight and let me see. Oh, some people in Second Life coming in here. Rima, good to see you. And Julia and Sky, good to have you here. Hello everybody on Telegram, Orion Messenger, and Vero as well, and Odyssey of course. Good to have you all here. Streaming on multiple platforms. Okay, so sit up straight, take a nice deep inhale through your mouth, or through your nose, through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, and as you exhale, lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw. You might want to close your eyes if you feel like it. Let the day go, and again take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Fill those lungs with air, and breathe out. And relax, feel yourself getting centered and settled. Okay, now breathe normally. Just breathe like you normally do. And now try to breathe a little slower and deeper. Calming down your breath. Slower and deeper inhales and exhales. This already tells your body that it is in a safe place, that it can relax. Okay. Just for a moment, notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Which point in your body do you feel your breath the most? Is it your nose, the back of your throat, maybe your chest or your tummy? Where in your body do you feel your breath the most? Focus on that point where you feel your breath the most. Now move that focus point into your heart space. Become more aware of your heart, and you can put your hand on your chest right there where your heart is, just to give even more focus to your heart. And now just imagine that you are breathing through your heart, just like you did breathing through that point where you felt your breath the most. Now breathe through your heart. Imagine breathing through your heart. Imagine the air flowing in and out of your chest area. Nice, calm, deep breaths through your heart. Keep doing that. Keep breathing through your heart. And if you notice during this session that your mind wanders off, your thoughts are all over the place, that's okay. Don't judge yourself. Just get back to your breath, breathing through your heart. Beautiful. Now keep breathing through your heart, nice and calm, nice and slow. And think about that experience in your life where you felt awe. Could be anything. Where did you feel awe in your life? Maybe when you were in nature. Maybe you watched an eclipse in the past years. Maybe you recently witnessed the northern lights. Maybe you were in awe by an art project or a film or whatever, can be anything. And as you breathe through your heart, I want you to relive that experience inside yourself. Not only visualize it, but also feel that. Relive that whole experience as if you are there right now. Feel the feelings, feel that awe coming up inside of you. Feel that awe rising up inside of you as you imagine and re-experience that moment in your life where you felt awe. Can you feel that joy, that inspiration, happiness, bliss, ecstasy? Make it as real as possible as you breathe through your heart. And if you notice your body getting warm, if you notice a smile on your face, that's okay. It's just your body reacting to that experience. Your body doesn't know the difference between something that happens outside of it or something you create inside of yourself. It will create the same hormones, the same proteins, the same physiology as if it is happening right now for real. Keep replaying that moment over and over again if you must, if you want to, or find another awe-inspiring experience you want to relive inside of yourself. But keep breathing through your heart and fill your whole body with that awe, that joy, that happiness, that inspiration, that love for life. Can you imagine people that have chronic stress are reliving their trauma over and over again, that are addicted to the hormones of stress, that are always in fight or flight mode? Can you think what happens when you teach your nervous system, teach yourself and teach your body to become reacquainted with the power of awe just by reliving moments from the past or thinking about a moment in the future that can happen, that you want to experience, something you want to experience that already makes you feel being in awe. What do you think can happen with your body, with your health, both your physical and mental health? You make it reacquaint with those kind of happy, awe-inspiring, joyful, appreciative feelings. And as you get out of this session, out of this little self-regulation exercise, take those feelings and emotions, take that life, love for life and that inspiration, that awe with you. Because staying in that state of being will only attract more things to be in awe about. more pleasant surprises, because likes attract likes. So breathe normally again. And let's become more aware of the room you are in, more present in this moment. Become more aware of any sounds in the room. Move your body slowly back and forth, side to side as you take a deep inhale and exhale. Breathing normally again. Wiggle with your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back. So, what do you think can be more in more situations where you can cultivate awe? What do you think? So, other examples or the other things you can do is to enhance that awe experience, to kind of put that inside of your nervous system and keep it there. You can write about your personal experience of awe. So a little bit like we did just now with the self-regulation session, like reliving that moment in life where you felt awe and inspired. You can also write it down, and please do that by hand because that helps. When you do it by hand, you kind of put it in your nervous system even better. You can take an awe walk, which means just go out in nature. There's so much interesting things to do in nature, and if you are far away from nature, go into the city. Maybe you find a museum or an art gallery that can inspire you. Just look up at the sky, at the clouds. And if it's during the night, the stars, if you can see them, if it's dark enough around you. Yesterday I downloaded a new app that you can where you can point your phone at the sky and you can see in any direction in the sky, and it follows along and in the sky what you see, all those stars and constellations and other galaxies that are out there. That's a bit awe-inspiring as well. You can watch an awe-inducing video. Again, find some videos on YouTube, or have a subscription to some very interesting TV channels or streaming services where they have documentaries where you can be in awe. Read an awe-inspiring story if you like reading. Find something. I must say we recently have started a new community on Telegram called the Good News community, which you're free to join. I can post the links in the comment section or the chats when I post the recordings of this session. And there we have with a good friend of mine, we post stories about good news, which can be all inspiring as well. Inspiring stories that can make you become in a state of awe as well. That we post there. There's so much negativity in the news, and both of us were already a member of a good news community on Telegram, but that owner just deleted their account and it became spam invested and what more. So we said to each other, hey, let's create our own group on Telegram with good news. I can post for those that are on Session and on Odyssey, on Second Life and on Odyssey. I can post the links to the Telegram group in the chat in a moment. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh, it's late in the evening here. So yeah, so self-regulation, meditation, like recreating an experience inside of you, writing, go for a walk, whatever inspires you, whatever you make you feel in awe. watch a video, a film, a movie, or inspiring stories. Just select some things or join the good news community if you want some more positivity and other stuff to be in awe about in your life. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you back in, I guess, 2 weeks again for another session of Love Your Love Muscle. If you have suggestions for a theme, if you have questions, if you want to come on the show in a sort of an interview to promote your project, maybe you have something that other people can be in awe about, or there's something you pour your heart into, but you really want to succeed and you want a little bit of more promotion around it, a little bit more exposure. Remember that the recordings especially are being watched by well over 1,000 people each month. So don't be afraid to contact me and feel free to promote your project. We have done that several times now. We also do sometimes intention sessions for people that are sick, for example, that we want to do an intention session for. We also do those kinds of things just to keep things interesting, have some different things to do every time we do a podcast recording. Okay? I want to conclude with that. I see it's 22:22 right now here. Something to be in awe about, synchronicity. The rainbow is gone though. Oh well, we can't have it all. Take good care everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Be safe. Namaste.